This is our 1,000 horsepower capable twin turbo El Camino that we've been building for the past few months. And today we're gonna get it finished up so that we can hit the road and then hit the track. Now, once we get the bumper back on this thing, you're not gonna be able to tell that this has twin 67mm turbos stuffed under the hood with a 5.3 LS matched with a 4L80E, a quick performance 9-inch rear end, and a full QA1 suspension. This is the ultimate drag and drive setup. We've got the 4L80E on the column shifter. We still got the bench seat, no roll cage, and there is no way this thing doesn't get kicked out of the track. So today we're gonna finish up the exhaust, change out the spark plugs, work on the tune, get the tail lights working, and a whole bunch of other little things so that we can get it on the road. So now you can see the mess we've got going on here. It almost looks really good. We've got to finish up that wiring. I think this exhaust is going to end up having to come up, and that's going to be kind of an issue because when I turn the wheel all the way, they kiss. So we've got Jared the welder over here today. He's going to be getting this lined up. Now this side, it doesn't really need tweaked all that much, but there was something about this side that I can't remember what we had to do. It is kind of running like crap. I don't know what exactly is going on. I see a few exhaust leaks like out of the turbo that could be the problem. When I got this thing fired up, I put cheapo spark plugs in it, so we went ahead and got better ones that are the proper ones. We haven't finished putting them all the way in. We've got to get this exhaust pipe out to do it, but I think where we're gonna start is let's start lining out this exhaust, get it to where we need it to be, then we'll go from there. Got to roll that thing up. I did leave plenty of slack to roll it up though too.
I'm gonna buy you some electric tools.
I got some. You didn't ask for them though.
Oh, you got some?
Yeah, I do, but you gotta ask.
No, I'm already too far invested now.
All right, that's what I thought. Man, this thing's freaking dirty. It's only sat out here for a sec, like 2 weeks max. Look how dirty that is. There you go. All right.
That right there.
I don't know. I didn't get that far. Oh yeah, just pull it out. There we go. We turned the turbo up quite a bit, so now it's away from the tire. So we're gonna start building the exhaust around that. So we had to cut that little bend out, and we're gonna have to, you know, angle to it. But another issue we're kind of running into is both sides are actually leaking right at the V-band where it connects to the turbo, and that could cause it to run like crap, which is funny enough what we're experiencing. So we need to figure out why the V-band isn't really clamping down in there, because the back side of this is kind of a weird size. So other than that, we should be able to just get the rest of this built and installed.
Nope.
That's not fitting either?
No.
What is going on with this thing?
I think this is too big. Yeah, I think we're gonna take that to the stove.
All right, I guess we'll take it off. Take it to Jegs.
Oh, we might swing by Home Depot to get you some tools.
What do I need now, Jared?
Electric ratchet, I'm telling you.
Bro,
So much more productive. Match the Milwaukee sockets.
I'll go spend 300 bucks.
No, dude, they're like $100.
I'll spend 300. I just, all right.
This is killer.
All right. Jegs we go. All right, so this is the closest that we found to fitting. It's not 100%, but I think it will work, hopefully. Jared doesn't seem too confident about it, but it's about the best we're gonna be able to do for today. Two sets of those, $187. Ridiculous. Hopefully it seals up well. Jared's gonna start building the rest of this exhaust back and then weld it to this pipe, and hopefully that fixes our leaking issue. What are you thinking?
Yeah. It might work.
Need some tape?
I got some. Oh, you don't think that'll work?
Probably get the V-band next. Huh?
We'll get the band on there. Put the back side, hopefully it fits right up, or else we'll have to modify that.
Yeah. That's the side that's super long too.
Because somebody wasn't ready.
Oh, okay. You blaming me? Honestly, I think it was Joe.
Big Joe, Big Money Joe.
Big Money Joe. 180 bucks for that, Jared. Don't drop it now.
You got the wrong guy. Open toe sandal money taker. You get what I'm saying?
Now for starters, Jared's just gonna get a few tack welds on everything just in case we gotta adjust the angles up. So he's tacking the V-band on, 90 to a 45's tacked on, and then we're gonna tack on the main pipe that goes under the headers. And once everything's to our liking, then we'll weld everything completely together. Well, when I say we, I mean Jared. Jared will weld it. Oh yeah, look at that fitment. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
We're switching out that V-band as well. As you can see, a lot of leakage. Here's the old spark plugs. A little hard to see, but they're pretty carboned up. And here's the new spark plugs we're using. There's the part number if you're looking for the same thing. We got these taillights for 30 bucks on Amazon. Hopefully they fit well. Oh yeah. Just gotta find some screws, but they fit pretty good. Really nice for $30 from Amazon, huh? Oh yeah, besides for the rust, it's looking pretty good. The spark plugs are changed, the brake lights are on. Jared got the exhaust tacked up. He took it to his house to finish welding it. Once he gets back with that, we're gonna finish up the exhaust, get this thing fired up, and hopefully the changes we've made will make it run just a little bit better. Then we're gonna finish up the little details and take this thing on a drive. Might have found a potentially big problem with this thing, and it has to do with the fuel pressure. So the fuel pressure is a little low at idle, and it's not getting enough fuel pressure when it's in boost. We're running about 10 pounds of boost right now, so that should be raising a lot more than it is, and it's actually not raising at all. It's actually decreasing. So we need to figure out what's going on there, and I found some things that were wrong with the tune. To test what's going on with the fuel, we got a smoke detector. We're gonna hook it up to the vacuum lines and first start by making sure that we don't have any vacuum leaks. We hooked the smoke machine up to the vacuum lines. We're getting ready to turn it on. Now we just wait and see if we see any smoke anywhere. Oh, I'm seeing smoke right there on that fitting. We'll let it keep going, see if we see anything else. And it's pumping out a decent amount of smoke. We just tightened this back fitting up. Let's see if leaking has stopped. Oh, now I'm seeing air come out of here. All right, I'm not seeing anything. Let's double check, make sure this is pumping smoke. Oh, plenty of smoke. Without putting a vacuum gauge on it, I'm wondering if it's not pulling enough vacuum for the brake booster, and maybe that's what's going on. So hopefully I'm wrong, but to test this, we're blocking off the brake booster line. We're gonna see if it builds more vacuum pressure. That definitely helped it out. It's building fuel pressure without the brake booster connected. We're gonna see if we can reroute the brake booster line. Maybe that'll help it out, but I'm scared this cam's not pulling enough vacuum to operate the turbo system functions and also have a brake booster. So hopefully I'm wrong. We're gonna do some research, see if we can figure it out, test this again. But other than that, I'm gonna fix a few little small things in the tune. We can drive it without a brake booster, just up and down the road, no problem. And I'm assuming it's gonna do a lot better now. It's time to take our twin turbo El Camino for a drive. All right, we're taking this thing up and down the road. We got our data logger on. Temperature's at a good. Is that a good temp? Is that a good temperature? So by throwing the data logger on, we're kind of hoping that we can figure out what's going on, get this thing fine-tuned. Drive it a little further each time. The neighbors hate this thing. It's way louder than it should be. It's a Sunday cruise. Let's fix this shift controller, huh? All right, we got the shift points lined out. We're gonna try this again. Brother, every freaking time. All right, let's hope it shifts this time. Shifting again. Something's wrong. Well, coolant temps at 419. Either that's really wrong or we did something really wrong. This turbo's smoking a lot. I saw smoke honestly coming out of the turbo. Okay. What we got here? What the heck? I don't know. We got fluid there. Okay. Something's wrong. We're gonna have to check it out. I mean, I can't believe it just did that. Before we wrap up this video, we're gonna go ahead and get this engine bay cleaned up because I can't stand to see these nice, new, shiny parts so dirty. So we're gonna clean it up using some gunk engine cleaner and degreaser, citrus scented. Obviously, it's a little dirty, but besides for the dirt, there was some carbon that got everywhere from the exhaust leak, and also there's quite a bit of oil that got sprayed everywhere from an oil leak, so we want to get everything cleaned up before it really sets in. Now that's much better. If you're looking for a quick but thorough cleanup, Gunk has got you covered. So sadly, that's where we're gonna wrap up this video. We've got to get some new parts ordered and it's gonna take a few more days. So on the bright side, this thing runs and drives. It went up and down the road without dying. The only big problem was it's not shifting. We figured out that it's low on transmission fluid somehow, so I need to check for a leak. We've got a whole bunch of oil that sprayed up from the turbo. I think it's not draining properly, or we've got an issue with the turbo, and it overheated. Now, we've got a fan on it. We don't have a fan shroud on it, and it's an issue I've been kind of neglecting. But basically, I ordered a fan shroud for it and fans for it, and for whatever reason, they don't fit, and I spent like $400, and they didn't return my money, so now I'm just going to have to eat it. We're either going to have to build a fan shroud for it, or we're just going to have to buy a new set. It's probably going to be easier just to buy a new set. And I will say, drivability-wise, it ran a lot better with the brake booster not hooked up. So we've also got to figure out if that issue is due to maybe me not having the vacuum lines in the right places, or is it just not pulling enough vacuum? Maybe add a vacuum canister. I doubt that would work. And then we've got to run the rest of the exhaust, get the hood on it, get the bumper on it, finish getting this thing street legal because it is strenuous going up and down the road. Your neighbors want to call the cops on you because this thing's too loud and it's unsightly. I don't know what they're talking about. This engine's beautiful, but whatever. So in the next video, we're going to get all those issues fixed, get the bumper on it, the hood on it, get the lights working, make it a little bit more street legal, and then we're going to drive this thing until something breaks, fix it, and do it again. Thanks for watching Hood Billy Garage. I'm Gilk the Great, and we'll see you next time. It went down the road and back, and then went down the road and back, didn't die, and we didn't have to tow it home. I call that a win.